This program provides education, not advice. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions.
It's Thursday, April 6th. We've been talking about retirement security lately, what's going on in France and South Korea, and how this is a global problem. All around the world, we're living longer and producing fewer babies. And that means all over the world, fewer people are working and paying into Social Security and similar government retirement plans, and more people are retired and taking money out. All these programs are going broke. And all around the world, government leaders are starting to deal with it. In France, they're increasing the retirement age. Here in the U.S., we haven't decided yet what to do. Should we lower and delay the benefits like France, or raise the taxes to pay for it all? Well, so far here in the U.S., the tax increasers are taking an early lead. An op-ed in the New York Times recently said that we should tax 401k plans and IRAs, because the people who are most likely to have the most money in those plans are rich people. The richest 20% of Americans get 60% of the tax benefits of 401ks and IRAs, while the poorest 20% of Americans get just 1% of the benefits. Said another way, the richest Americans save $215 billion in taxes by contributing to IRAs and 401ks. The poorest Americans save only $5 billion in taxes. Not only that, according to the op-ed, Wall Street banks and brokerage firms and mutual fund companies earn tens of millions of dollars by managing the assets that rich people put into those 401ks and IRAs. And they give lots of advice to those rich people to help them maximize their investment returns. Meanwhile, people who are dealing with Social Security get no advice at all. So the op-ed says we need to start taxing the money that is inside 401ks and IRAs. Not only that, there are bills in Congress already to raise Social Security taxes, and the tax raiser camp, they're supported by President Biden's budget. He, in his budget, leaves Medicare and Social Security untouched. So even though their costs are rising, the benefits will continue as is. By 2033, according to the General Accounting Office, the GAO, by 2033, Medicare and Social Security will consume 11% of our nation's GDP. That's a 30% increase over last year. What President Biden does do in his budget is raise taxes on high-income workers. So clearly, tax increases are in our future. Some people think that Social Security benefits are going to get cut anyway. And so a lot of the folks who are 62 today, who otherwise would have deferred starting their benefits to age 70, are deciding to start receiving their benefits right now. The rationale? Well, we know that if Social Security is unchanged by Congress over the next 10 years, Social Security benefits are going to be cut 25% starting in 2032. So you might as well take the income now before that 25% cut occurs. Does that make sense? Well, it's a gamble, because it means you're stuck with the lower monthly income for the rest of your life. And we have no assurance yet of what Congress is going to do to solve the Social Security funding crisis. So the best step is probably to do nothing rash. Instead, talk with your financial advisor. Have them adjust your financial planning to acknowledge the likelihood of higher taxes and lower benefits. Don't make any decisions simply out of fear. And if you are feeling fearful about what's going on in the world these days, listen to Jean's podcast every Thursday, Self-Care with Jean Edelman. You can follow her on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Be sure to leave her a comment. Let her know what you think about the topics that she's covering. Links to Jean's podcast and her social media pages are all in today's show notes. Well, before I go, I will say happy Passover to you today. We're taking the day off tomorrow for Good Friday, and happy Easter Sunday. I'll be back with you on Monday. See you then. And by the way, if you watch or listen to the podcasts on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what you think.
The Truth About Your Future is sponsored by Global X ETFs. Amid inflation, rising rates, and a host of other economic challenges, volatility has been one of the few constants lately. But as listeners of this show know better than anyone, it's important to look past the short-term headlines and focus on the bigger picture. Despite the ups and downs of the news cycle, exponential technologies continue to advance, shaping a world of new possibilities in engineering, transportation, healthcare, and renewable energy. At Global X ETFs, we offer a diversified product lineup including risk management solutions to navigate the storm, along with thematic strategies targeting the growth opportunities of tomorrow. Whatever your goals, visit globalxetfs.com to explore how our research and insights may help you achieve your goals.
Need help managing the complexity of income needs in retirement? Meet Schwab Intelligent Income, a simple, modern way to pay yourself from your portfolio. Tell them how much you need and how long you need it to last. They'll estimate how much you can spend. Plus, you can start, stop, or adjust payments anytime without penalty. And with Schwab Intelligent Portfolios, you won't pay an advisory fee. Visit schwab.com/intelligent income to learn more about their modern approach to wealth management.
The information you need to plan for the tomorrow you want.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman.